Most marketing agencies for car detailers suck. Yours probably does too. In this video, I break down what you should be looking at, making sure your agency is doing if you're already working with a marketing agency. And if you're thinking of working with one, what you should be making sure they do. And if they don't do these things or don't have these things, you should break off with them. If you don't know who I am, my name is Ryan Khan. I took my own service business to over $1 million per year by the age of 21. I now run Rocket Detailer, which is the largest marketing and consulting and coaching company for mobile detailers, specifically in the entire world. We've generated over $40 million for other car detailers just in the last few years alone. The first thing you need to look for is make sure the founder or owner of the marketing company you're thinking of working with has actually taken their own business to over $1 million per year. Let me explain why that's important. When you pay for marketing, you're paying for someone to help you with growing their business. The most competent person when it comes to marketing or growing a business in any field, in any company, is usually the owner of the business. Now, the second thing is someone will always spend 10 times more time growing their own business than yours if you're a client. It's the truth. Even you, people always care about themselves first. So if you're working with a marketing company and they have 10 or 100 or 1,000 clients, whatever it may be, if the founder of that business hasn't taken their own business to over $1 million per year, which isn't even a lot in business, $1 million per year is small fry numbers. $10 million per year is really where you start to become a real player. So if they haven't even taken their own business to $1 million per year with 100% of their effort focused on their business, how can you expect them to take you even close to those numbers where you want to go? If they were really good at marketing and growing businesses, they would already run a very large business themselves with multiple team members doing over 7 figures per year in sales. If they're only a few steps ahead of you, or they're young and inexperienced and they give off the vibes of they've been doing this less than a year and they've only watched a few YouTube videos and have maybe a dozen clients or so and they're still getting their beak wet in the industry, you're working with the wrong people. The second thing is how often they change creatives. Now, if you don't know what creative means, creative just means the video or picture you run for the ad. If the creatives are working, there's usually no need to change them. Maybe you do a small split test with 20% of the budget so you can find the next winner before your main ad fatigues. Now, let's say things are not performing. If the agency you're working with is not aggressively split testing new creatives multiple times per day or per week, testing multiple areas, testing different angles to try to find something that works. They either don't care about your business, they do care, but they're too stretched thin to actually give your business the attention it needs to grow, or they have no idea what they're doing. Whichever one of those three it is, you need to stop working with them immediately because chances are it's not going to change. Creative is the name of the game on platforms like Facebook and Instagram. The top 1% of advertisers test 12 times more than everyone else. So if they're not aggressively testing for you when things aren't going well, you're working with the wrong people. For example, when someone works with us, if we hit a slow week or we hit a slow patch, we're aggressively testing new areas, new creatives, new offers, trying to find that next winner, because the biggest thing is we always want to keep momentum working. Third thing is communication. If their communication times aren't fast, that means they probably don't run a tight ship. If they don't run a tight ship, that probably means they're also skipping steps in other parts of your process as well. They're probably not checking your account every day. They're probably not on top of the ad data. They're not making changes when needed. If they can't even communicate to you on time, they probably can't even grow your business either. The fourth thing is, have they actually ran a detailing business before? One of the things I'm grateful is I've actually ran my own detailing and pressure washing company. And I took that to $27,000 a month at just 19 years old. So I understand the ins and outs of the detailing business. I can provide insight that most others can't after just watching a few YouTube videos on how to run ads and trying to repackage the free information they watch to you as a service. Number 5 is, do they actually have a guarantee? If there's no guarantee, there's no skin in the game for them. Most agencies run on a retainer model. They get paid the same every month regardless of what happens. So if you have a slow week or slow month, it's on you. You make less money, but they make the same, which is terrible. You always want there to be skin in the game for the agency you're working with. For example, at Rocket Detailer, we always guarantee someone makes a certain amount in revenue before they have to pay us again. So let's say they pay us and then we guarantee them they make $30,000. Now, we have obviously the timeline we want to hit it in, which is 3 months, but let's say we don't hit it in 3 months, we keep working with you the extra week or two until you reach that $30,000 in sales. And until you reach that, we don't bill you again, because if you're not making money, why should we? This is the opposite of a traditional flat retainer where no matter what happens, they make the same amount of money. Number 6 is, do they have multiple clients they've taken to massive numbers? I'm talking $50,000+ a month. I work with multiple car detailers who are the largest car detailers in their state. Think $50,000+, $70,000, $80,000+ a month, over $1 million a year, some of them. Some of them have even been published in some Forbes articles. You can even see interviews with the people who have consented to be interviewed and posted on my YouTube channel. You have to ask yourself, what is your goal? Is it $20,000 a month? Is it $50,000 a month? Is it past that? And then you have to look at the person you're working with. Do they have undeniable undeniable proof that anywhere in any market they can take someone there. Because if it happens 1, 2, or 3 times only, chances are they probably just got lucky and they're still getting their beak wet with their system. You want to make sure it's not a fluke. If you want to hit 50,000 a month and they haven't taken anyone to 50,000 a month, or maybe they've taken just 1 or 2 people, the chances of you working with them and reaching it are pretty low. So that every single second you spend in that relationship, knowing that it's not going to get you to your goal, is usually a waste of time. And it might be time to move on. Sometimes you work with people and they get you to a certain stage, and in order for you to get to the next stage in your business, you have to cut old relationships and make new ones. And that's totally fine. So I appreciate you watching the video. If you're a mobile detailer who's young, hungry, and ambitious, and you want to separate and get ahead of everybody else in your life right now who's going to college, working a 9 to 5, and you want to go all in, maybe you're already full-time and you want to hit that first $10,000 a month, or hit $50,000 a month, or add that next $10,000 per month to your detailing business, or you work a 9 to 5 currently, or you're in college and you really just want to leave either of those and just go full-time, all in. Your dream is to be an entrepreneur. You want to be your own boss, write your own check, and you see detailing as the best opportunity to do that, and you're willing to jump all in, take the shot on yourself, and you believe you can do it. And you don't just want to do this as a side hustle. You actually want to be a successful entrepreneur. And I want to invite you to take a free trial of our program down below, where we help detailers just like you hit that first 10,000, or add that next 10,000, or hit that first $50,000 a month of revenue. Click the first link in the description, see if you qualify for our free trial. We'll help you get jobs this week with ads, and you just have to pay for ad spend. You don't have to pay us a penny. That's where the free trial comes in. We don't work with everybody. We qualify very heavy. We want to make sure that you're actually the right fit for us. So if what I just said resonates with you, click the first link in the description. I'll see you on the other side.